perfect.
So you see what?
Yeah.
Right. It's just one of many ways you can do that type of setup. With that lens, it gives us a very low profile. We're about 1 inch thick. So and it's LED, so it's not using the power. So that's really the difference in French. You could do French too by just pushing it back more. Lift it a little more with it. So it's just they both have their different style. And some people might like this versus that, or put it all the way back in. They all have some give and take what you want.
The plug
Yeah.
pushing against that.
Yeah. So that's Frenched all the way in. I don't know, I think I like that better. Really. When I first seen that, I was kind of like, well, that's not bad. The right one, with it sticking out,
Yeah.
more protruded.
Yeah.
It looks like you took a bullet bucket or something and just, molded it in the back.
Yeah.
Or actually the lens. Model A light itself. But she took it and just welded it in. And it's kind of, when you first see it, it kind of looks like it, well, you just took a Model A bucket and welded it on.
Yeah.
Here, because of the sculpting, it's a lot more had to be done. And of course, you're seeing how the back of that plug was hitting.
Yeah.
Had we not shortened this up, then it would be hitting even more.
Yeah.
Because this is even deeper than the standard light. And you could have put stanchions on the fender like the stalker,
Sure.
like this here, on both sides.
Yeah.
So okay. Ta-da.
I thought you were gonna transfer it to some cardboard.
Well, I will when I get closer. I have another thing. Remember this whole marinating thing? Additional idea.
Okay.
Because I like how it's going down the backside.
I got a question.
Sure.
Your wood out the back. You will have to do that below this bracket.
Yeah, well, I mean, the start of it, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, what starting of it coming down the side, yes. It'd have to start coming in because of the turn. Well, as you were, no. We can, it wouldn't hurt to do a lift and seat.
Yeah, so if it starts looking out at that point.
Yeah, it can only go, it has to come to a point, but I'm not gonna, I'm gonna point it, but I don't know how far I'm gonna point it. In fact, thank you. Maybe that's all that important.
Okay, so the back of this fender is not gonna mimic the back of that fender. The back fender, the way that it.
A little bit, yeah. In profile,
Okay.
not directly in design.
Okay. Okay.
In other words, that comes out and does a flip. What I'm searching for here is how do we come down? Because I want it to be smooth, right?
Okay.
Then I want it to flip. So how do I not only do it once but duplicate it? And then how are we going to do it? Right, so right now what I'm thinking is taking a piece of pencil rod that we have here. And I know where the center is going to be. So we can just say 24 inches. Right? Approximately. I think that's a good number. So this comes down and then off and then maybe down and does it.
So maybe.
But to a point.
more than 24, because the 24 is just straight out. If you're gonna flip it back, you're gonna need more than 24.
Well, I don't know, we'd go 30. Got a little stick here, so.
One whole stick, just one.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to weld pieces together, but if I had to, I guess I could. This is just for the ridge of the fender. Because it's gonna have a point, right? Like this, and then come down and up. Or actually down, flip out.
Okay, so maybe only 24 then.
Well, I don't know, we'll do 30.
I think.
We'll do 30. The only thing I would need rod for is if eventually, well, would be helpful, well, two different things could be helpful. I could do it in a flat piece of steel. We can see. Because I might fairy tale below that brace, we might want to cut the fender, do a relief cut, flip that tail out. Yeah. So we can bring the tail out to it. So that becomes the inside, and then we make a point on the outside.
Okay.
You know, the pencil rod becomes the point, but then we have to go from the end to, you know, the finish of the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we can either do that with, like, say, take a piece of cardboard, make a CAD, and use a flat piece of metal, and then we bring our sides. We use that to help shape the sides, or we can do a piece of pencil rod to do that. However, that doesn't give us a bottom of the fender, because we just as well close it in as much as we can, so stuff ain't going in it. I mean,
Right. Yeah.
mud ain't hanging in it and all
Right.
that stuff. So we can use the fender basically as the interior enclosure.
Inner
Yeah,
fender. Well.
yeah, exactly.
Sorry. That's off. I'm trying to think of just screw on. What I want to see. It's too full.
Because this point may already give us the look of the flip out. So I wasn't sure. Nice job.
Almost looks to me like you could cut the bottom of the fender and then flip it over and then build up from that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Maybe in some sense, maybe I should just start do the relief cuts, several, and just pull this back.
think that's easier to sculpt from.
Well, it's gonna give us the look and let us see what's going on.
Right.
You gotta, in order to do that, I gotta do the relief cuts in the same spot on each side of the fender. So it gets the
And
same.
then both fenders.
And then both fenders.
Yeah.
Correct. So,
Measurements.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't. Do you know if both of those fender, the bottom brackets,
Or at the same height.
at the same height on both the
It
fenders?
should be pretty darn close, because I put these two fenders together and then did these marks
Okay.
all together. Like these marks here
Mm-hmm.
are the same marks there where that was, and then we mirrored the pieces.
Okay.
That bracket should be identical to this bracket in angle and location.
Okay.
Up top changes just a hair, not necessarily noticeable,
Yeah.
but the bottom should be spot on. Like here, if you look on that one, there's a little bit more of a dead, an angle spot.
Mm-hmm.
All those could be brought closer by
Sure.
grinding.
Sure.
So, probably the tri-square.
Oh, yeah.
Got it?
That happened way faster and easier than I thought.
It's a flip.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Awesome. And height perspective in comparison to what we think we might do with running board, is this much higher than what the running board front edge would be?
Yes.
Looks like, yeah.
Well, it might be even at the top. I'm not sure about the bottom. Yeah, I mean, there's no way it's gonna be close to the bottom,
No,
because the bottom's gonna skirt the whole exhaust.
right. Well, it's
I'm
good.
liking the flip enough that I'm not sure that I wanna go to a point all the way down.
Okay.
I don't know, what do you think? Thinking that maybe we should just end it.
Where it touches
Two
on the,
brackets? Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah. Turn the wheel.
Yeah, am I still in there?
I think so. Oh, wait. Wait. Okay, now. Slides right over top.
See that? We even talked before that it would be between the radius rods.
Right. So it actually needs to come up a little more.
Well, yes, because, well, it would stay, it needs to have good clearance.
Yes.
Because there could be a position
Correct.
when this one corner would be up or down
Right.
that it could hit.
Right.
You want to break that leather over the wheel? I think at the moment, what we'll do is we'll just go take it off. Hardwood? I think you. There you go. Curious. Is this for that window? We sound good. No. I'm just curious. That was where it would fold up. You look your mark on your house? Yeah, go here. Okay. Yeah, that's why I'm serious. Never get that good. It's
Do you need the welder set up?
I need a sexy honey bunny.
Okay, you're on camera. Careful what you say.
Okay. Zip it down. Yes, ma'am. Yes. I will. We'll see what happens. You bring coffee? Or, yeah, you back up. I can hold something. Suffer out yourself. Three. Oh. You continue. Here.
Okay, this battery's fixing to go dead.
You didn't matter to do. Yeah. I know what you. Hey.
Want this white one?
No. You have something. Swear to you? No. Yes.
I need to straighten it. I wanted to mark it before I cover it up. Otherwise, I won't remember